Good morning and welcome to the Queen of O'Hara. Good morning. How is everybody doing this morning? I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And welcome. If you're new here, I am Jess, and this is the Queen of O'Hara. Good morning. I have already let my coffee get cold, so I'm going to go throw this in the microwave, grab you something to drink, and let's get this party started. Okay, give me a second. So, how's everybody doing this morning? It is super rainy and nasty here in Northeast Alabama. Um, I hope it's good weather wherever you are. I am sporting my Queen of O'Hara shirt that my cousin made for me a couple of years back when I started the channel. If you are new here or you have been here before, maybe this is a good time for you to check and make sure that you're still subscribed and the bell is on. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me and all the YouTubey things. It's absolutely free and I appreciate it. Um, I seen on the news last night that there's like some horrific fires going on in Hawaii. So definitely sending out our thoughts and prayers to all of those people and that beautiful, beautiful country, state, is just getting devastated. And all of those beautiful trees and this guy was, as he was evacuating, took footage of this church and burial ground where his ancestors and family had been buried, and it was just, all burned up, and it was just so tragic and sad. So yeah. Uh, Hey, how are you doing? Let me get so yesterday, if you've seen the thumbnail, that's the mom from the movie Inside Out. And yesterday someone said with my glasses, I looked like the mom, the mom off of Inside Out. So I looked up to see who that was. And so that's who's on my thumbnail. I thought it was hilarious. And then after I looked it up, I was like, I have seen that movie. That movie is adorable. Hey girl, how are you doing this morning? Yes, and that is the cutest movie. That is the cutest movie. I generally love kids' movies, and I'm getting sad because now that my kids are getting older, they don't, necessarily want to see all the kids' movies. We did see the new Mario movie. We have an awesome, they just built like this brand new movie theater down here. Let me get my coffee. So they just built this brand new movie theater, like super close to my house, because sometimes I have to travel an hour to the city to get some things. But they just built like this awesome new movie theater, and it has the heated reclining seats. So it doesn't even really matter if the movie's good or not, because and then on Tuesdays it's $7 because I'm trying to get in the middle of the thing here. I'm always down for a deal. So Tuesdays it's $7. So I go on Tuesdays, obviously, on Tuesday nights, And so yeah, I saw the Little Mermaid movie this summer, and we watched the Mario movie. Seen The Sound of Freedom, which is a really heavy movie. It's about human trafficking and children in general, but it is a really good movie, and it's put out by Angel Studios, which of course I really support and adore. Did your stomach just growl? I don't know, did it? I thought was it the microwave beeping? I don't know. I hope my stomach didn't growl out loud. But yeah, whatever. Last week I went and seen Oppenheimer, I think it's called, and it's about the guy that invented or helped invent the atomic bomb. And it was 3 hours, and I was like, I may end up just taking a nap in these really nice recliner chairs. It ended up being a really good. No, after the microwave. Oh, I don't know, girl. It could have been. It could have been. Um, it ended up being a really good movie. So if you'd like to go to the movies, or I don't know if it's on any of the streaming services, but it's really good. It's not only interesting about how they ended up deciding to build the atomic bomb, but this guy was brilliant, and his personal life was chaos. So like now the Wi-Fi is going to start lagging. So Sarah Z, what have you ate this morning? We're worried about my stomach growling. What have you ate? Because I know you've probably been working for like 5 hours already this morning. So yeah, so that was a really good movie. This week there wasn't anything playing that I really wanted to see. There's like a couple of scary movies out, and I'm not really into scary movies. Coffee only. Yeah, me too. The hubby got me this coffee mug. I like coffee mugs. I have way too many of them. But if they say something cute on them, I can't resist getting them. This one says, "Be the person your dog thinks you are." And so it's cute. It's Snoopy. Why am I having a hard time? So I love it. Hey, Maria, what you doing, girl? You love coffee mugs? Yes, you drink that Cuban coffee, don't you? I heard y'all talking about that before. Yeah, we know Maria's not up cooking breakfast for us this morning. So, so I've been trying to think since yesterday when I came live, like what am I going to talk about tomorrow? I have a coffee cup fetish. Yes. So how many coffee mugs do you think that you have? I can't and I've seen someone talking about getting rid of coffee mugs, or just getting, the dog is scratching me. Hold on. Getting rid of things in general. There you go. Getting rid of things in general. And do you have 20 coffee mugs? Yeah, me too. And I have around 12, she said. Now I want to go count and see how many I have. And so is that like random coffee mugs, not including the ones that come in with your dish set, right? Because I got a set of dishes for my birthday. Yeah, too many, but so the person that was talking about going through your stuff was like, if you can't immediately say no, then keep it. I only use one at a time. Yeah, you can only use one at a time. But then I'm like, oh, I can't get rid of this one because the kids got me this one, or my friend got me this one. Like the one I was using yesterday said like heart of gold or something on it. It's a pink one. My friend got me that one. I can't get rid of that one. You know, my husband got me this one. I can't get rid of this one. Yeah, but I find myself like looking at them at the thrift stores. I have a monkey coffee mug that I love. Yeah, you love them all. They're like children. You love them all for different reasons, right? Right. Um, so yeah, I've been trying. So my friend that I went and stayed with, she is and I have a hard time saying this word, so y'all don't make fun of me. She is a minimalist, right? Minimalist. So like everything in her house is like so streamlined. She doesn't have any extra stuff. She just has what she needs. There's nothing extra. Like there's nothing on the counters, nothing in her bathroom. You know, there's pictures on the wall, but everything like goes with the theme, and it's very, and it's nice. And my husband loved it. You wish you could be like that? Yeah, I kind of do too. So when I took down everything to put up the Christmas decorations, when I took the Christmas decorations down, I didn't put all the other stuff back up, like the pictures and all the things that I haven't on my built-ins. So I just put like just a few things up so the shelves aren't like completely empty. And so I watched a couple of videos about that kind of life, because I was like, what if I had to move into a smaller house, or what if, we decided to live in an RV or whatever? Would I be able to condense all my stuff down to, this? And yeah, so it's kind of interesting. But then I made up the point. I was like, that's all the treats, Sadie. Oh, here's one more. I was like, as much as I like to cook and entertain, I've had the same set of dishes since 2004, and they were purchased for me. So for my birthday, my husband got me a set of, I like Pioneer Woman, got me a nice set of Pioneer Woman, and they're not like the gaudy ones that most of her stuff is, that has like all the colors. They're made by Corelle. So they're like kind of simple. They're just white and with the little teal color pattern on them. And so, yeah, so I'm like, grown-ups have, a set of dishes that match, but I still have, the 50 coffee mugs. So I could have 50 people over for Easter and we could all drink coffee. But anyway, so I started this channel talking about reality shows, and that's what I wanted to do, is like a little bit of real life, a little bit of tea, a little bit of whatever. Sister Wives is going for season 18. Sarah says, I have all different plates and bowls. I like to mix it up. Yeah, I do too, girl. It's just a collection. It's just a collection. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, it's not like when anybody comes over, they're like, oh my goodness, the plates don't match or whatever, So I stopped watching Sister Wives because if you follow them on social media, you know what's happening in real life, in real time. So watching it that they filmed 10 months ago, you already know what's happening, right? I have some of that March, but I like variety. Oh, that Match, but you like variety. Yeah. So I stopped watching it because I'm like, you already know what's like, we already know Christine left him, like, why watch the seasons, whatever. But when I found out, it's all gone, Sadie. When I found out, you want to be on camera? When I found out they had renewed for a season 18, I got interested again, because I'm like, these women are leaving him left and right. Come on. Do you want to be up here? Come on. These women are leaving him left and right. He's down to just Robin, I think. Like, maybe I need to know what's going on. So have you not watched Sister Wives in a while, but you still disdain Cody because it's a feeling that doesn't go away. Come here. Do you want to say hi to the ladies? Come here. You want to say hi? Sadie girl wants to say hi. Oh, you want to sit in the chair? You have coffee? Say hi. Say hi, I'm Sadie. I like scratching Mama's legs. I like watching TV with Mama. I like watching the killing shows mostly. And I don't like Cody either. Okay. So, come on. What you got here? Go. Go. So, it's worth it. Thank you. Thank you. That's Sadie. So, it's worth looking up the trailer to season 18 just to see the part where Janelle cusses him out. Like, uses for real cuss words. For real cuss words. Could you imagine how much pent up anger and feelings these women have towards Cody? And now Robin's sitting there. And she's like, I'm going to have him every day of the week, forever, for the rest of our lives. And the part that I did watch, they're like all sitting on the back of Christine's porch. And I guess Christine's like announcing to everybody that she's leaving. And she's basically saying, if I'm not close with you now, don't contact me. Like, I'm going to continue to have relationships with the people that I want to have relationships with. And the rest of y'all, just keep it the way it is. And Robin is like a little puppy. And she's like, oh, okay. And basically Christine is just like, Janelle's the only one that I'm really close with. So yeah, I'm just going to be, and so, yeah. So if this is a good time to jump back in, that's what I'm just saying. I think I'm not going to like recap every show, but I think I'm going to be talking about it because I can't not look. It's like a bad wreck. I can't not look, but these women have finally found their way out. And if you know, you know, if you follow them on social media, I know everyone loves to talk about how the Reddit ruins people's lives, but if you need to feel better, if you need a good laugh, go on the subreddit about Sister Wives because it will keep you entertained. I got rid of cable, so I'll listen to you cover it. Yeah, I mean, we don't even have cable. We have, you know, the different streaming stuff or whatever. And we don't even have the we don't even have the Discover streaming thing anymore. If you have the HBO Max, I noticed last night they have TLC on their thing, I think. But yeah, I seen this on a YouTube clip from another girl covering it, and I don't even remember what her name was, but I subscribed to her channel. But it's just, like I said, you can look up the trailer for Sister Wives season 18, and you can watch the trailer, and that right there is entertainment enough. I don't think we need to watch like the whole episodes, but just seeing the clip of Janelle cuss Cody, it gave me life that day. I'll just be completely honest. It did something for my heart. It did. Like, I stopped watching Seeking Sister Wives, and I stopped watching a lot of those shows because it didn't interest me anymore. And Yeah, so, but I've been trying to like look for something to watch. And like I said, I don't think I'll watch every episode. But I just ran across that and I was like, really? They're doing another season? And then it made me laugh. I would like to know what you guys are watching, what's entertaining to you. So if you're watching this on replay, please feel free to leave down below in the comments. What is something that you have enjoyed watching lately that's kept you entertained? Because I need something new to watch. I watched all 5 seasons of Yellowstone, of the 1883 or whatever that Tim and Faith were in, of the 1923 series that went with it, of all of those. I found something called The English. That was like a little Western thing about this English woman and an Indian. Then a lady at lunch suggested, this is on Amazon Prime, she suggested a series called Hannah. And so I watched 1 episode of it. And so I think it has 3 seasons of that. So I'm going to try to get into that. But yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV, but I like to watch TV at night before I go to bed. So yeah, Yellowstone, I really enjoyed. I'm not even going to lie. Like going to the rodeo on Saturday. I've never been to a rodeo. I'm excited. So I don't know, but I mean, what have y'all been watching? I mean, I know y'all watch YouTube a lot. There's 3 of you, Sarah, Maria, and then someone's in the bushes. You don't have to stay in the bushes, baby. You can come on out. It's safe here. Safe here. We're nice. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I also want to watch. There's something on Hulu about Jelly Roll, and I absolutely adore Jelly Roll, and I love his music, and he is from Antioch, Tennessee, and that's my hometown right there. Well, I live right next to Antioch, but it's in the general area of where I'm from. So yeah, I want to watch his series, him and his wife Bunny, on Hulu. So, but yeah, I haven't watched anything YouTube videos only. Well, Maria, when do you have time to watch anything? You're everywhere. You're everywhere. What have you made lately, Maria? Did you have that grandbaby? Have you had your grandbaby yet? You're busy doing grandma things. What are you going to be called, Maria? What's your grandma name going to be? I'm always interested in that. My friends, one friend's called Gigi. The other one, her grandson calls her Granny. Yes, she had that grandbaby. Aw. I get home and crochet and I'm a grandma now. I hear being a grandparent is where it's at. I hear that's where it's at. I'm not in a hurry though. Not in a hurry. Not in a hurry. Had to have several talks with my oldest about not making me a grandmother too soon. I don't know what he's going to call me yet. You're going to let him pick. That's nice. That's nice. I love all the little videos about grandmas picking out their names and stuff. Maybe Dr. Granny. Maria. Just have him call you Momo. Like, just turn it into something cute. That was the internet lagging again. Yeah. Yeah. Because, like my kid called one of his grandmothers Mimi. I'm like, one of my cousins called her grandparents Mamo and Papo. Got to live up to my reputation. Yeah, yeah, Docs or Granny. Yeah, oh, that's hilarious. That's going to look lovely on a bracelet or a necklace. Yeah, they're going to pay a little extra for that, but I think it's going to be worth it, Maria. I think it's going to be worth it. So I needed that. I needed that laugh this morning. What else? What else is there? I can't stop thinking about that. Sarah, have you and the ladies decided where we're going on our girls trip yet? I told my husband when I came home from work that I had invited myself, and he would be happy to be the travel agent, and he's not even going to charge us 20%. So, what else did I see on the news last night that I wanted to share? Not yet. Well, I mean, come on now, y'all busy working, making money, but I watched the news just so I would have stuff to talk about, and I was like, gosh, this is so depressing. Oh, the little boy, and it was somewhere like on the East Coast, like Virginia, West Virginia, somewhere. He was like either in kindergarten or first grade that shot his teacher last year, and they're having, I don't even know I don't think it's a trial, but the deposition about it or whatever, somewhere fun. Well, everywhere we are is fun, Maria. Okay. And Maria, I was in your state last month. I was asking Sarah Z if she knew your address. I was going to pull up, girl. I was going to pull up and come visit you, bring you something to eat. No, I wasn't really that. I wasn't down south where you live in Miami. I wasn't that south. But yeah. But anyway, so this little boy, like a kindergarten, first grader, I can't remember, shot his teacher, and I'd seen an interview with the teacher. Like, he shot her on purpose. Like, this wasn't like an accidental shooting. Did anyone speak or comment if you know what I'm talking about? Girl, I mean, throw me your Addy, and I'll swing on Bob. But now school's in session. I can't go anywhere. But anyway, so this little boy shot his teacher, and the teacher had interviewed with a morning show, and I had seen that. But then it came out last night, or I'd seen it last night, where they were saying what the boy said after. Maria, you know what I'm talking about. Did you see where they finally said what the boy said after he shot her? He said, I shot that bee. Like, something to the effect of, I got her. I did it. I shot that bee. And then there was an interview with the mother and the mother's lawyer. And they were asking the mom if so the mother has been charged for not, child endangerment, for not locking up her firearm. I'm gonna. Yes, new details emerge on how 6-year-old boy who shot Virginia teacher got the gun. The 6-year-old boy who seriously wounded his teacher at a Virginia elementary school in January said in the aftermath that I did it. So this was on NBC News. Because you would think, like, oh, he brought the gun to school for like show and tell, like it was an accident that he shot the teacher. No, the child told a teacher after the shooting at Richnick elementary school, that I did it. I got my mom's gun last night, according to the newly unsealed court documents. I did it. I got my mom's gun last night. The child made the statements to another teacher who had restrained him after he opened fire on his first grade teacher, Abigail Zwerner, as she sat reading to her class. The document shed light on how the boy likely obtained the weapon, a 9mm, used in the shooting. His mother, Deja Taylor, told Newport News Police in an interview she typically stores her firearm in her purse with a trigger lock in place or in a lockbox, according to a probable cause statement. On January 6th, the morning of the shooting, Taylor believed the gun was in her purse with the trigger lock installed and left on the top of her bedroom dresser. She added that the key for the lock is kept under her bedroom mattress. Like a kid don't know. Newport News police have previously said the gun was legally purchased, but were investigating whether it was properly secured, as the child's family had claimed. James Ellenson, a lawyer for the family, has said Taylor believes the gun was placed on a high closet shelf with a trigger lock, but he acknowledged in May that questions still remain about how the child accessed the weapon. As part of the investigation, Taylor, 26, that's the mother, pleaded guilty in federal court in June to the use of marijuana while possessing a firearm. She is expected to be sentenced in October and could receive 18 to 24 months in prison. The narcotics were discovered during a court-ordered search of the home in connection with the shooting. It's illegal to use marijuana while possessing a firearm, for those of you that did not know. A search of Taylor's phone revealed numerous text messages illustrating the pervasive scope of Taylor's marijuana use. Meanwhile, a lockbox was not found in either of the residents. That means she lied. You never had a box that you put that gun in. Neither was a trigger lock or a key to a trigger lock ever found. Taylor faces separate state charges related to the shooting, a felony child neglect, and a misdemeanor count of recklessly leaving a loaded firearm so as to endanger a child. A plea hearing in the case is scheduled for April 15th. The 6-year-old's ability to retrieve the gun and use it on a teacher at his elementary school is at the heart of a case that brought national attention to school safety and stunned the community when police announced the child's actions appeared intentional. So where do you go from there? Where do you go from there? Where is the kid at now? The child's family has previously said he suffers from an acute disability, that he had received the treatment he needs under court order temporary detention at a medical facility. As part of a care plan at the school, the boy's parents were supposed to be with him daily, but were absent on the day of the shooting. They were supposed to be with him at school? The unsealed court documents say police arrived at the classroom to find the gun and cartridge casing lying on the floor. The teacher got shot in her left hand and upper chest. It's really sad. Like, this woman comes from like a family of teachers. Sarah says that the mom should face charges. Maria's saying bad parents. They're saying that he's in therapy, he's improving daily. A local prosecutor said in March that the 6-year-old would not face charges, given that a child that young wouldn't have the competency to understand the legal system or adequately assist an attorney. People, gun control, like gun control. So this lady has filed a $40 million lawsuit alleging the school administrators shrugged off multiple warnings from staff and students who believed the boy had a gun and posed an imminent threat on the day of the shooting, and did so knowing the child had a history of random violence. It's he needs extensive mental health treatment. Yeah, yeah. It's the system is so broken, so broken. It is the school system, the mental health system, the family unit. It's just like all trickling down. It's all trickling down. It's all trickling down. A judge ruled last month that lawyers for the teacher can begin conducting interviews and accessing records in the case. I mean, she has medical issues, but like psychologically, she probably doesn't ever want to go back to teaching. That's got to. The teacher resigned from the school after filing the lawsuit. She must continue to go to physical therapy and struggles with the emotional trauma of that day, as anybody would that got shot. And could you imagine getting shot by a little kid? Like, yeah, the interview that I seen with the teacher, like she lives with her sister, like she's super close to her sister and her mom. And I believe, I could be wrong with this, but I believe her mom and her sister are both teachers as well. Yeah, Maria says, I wouldn't go back. Yeah, I mean, who would want to go back? And it's so hard to get teachers nowadays anyway. And then you see something like this, and it's just, y'all, I know every generation says, oh, the world has never been, been this bad, but come on, y'all. Come on now. It's scary. It's a scary time that we're living in. And I know not everybody is religious and everybody has, the right, but if you don't know Jesus, Jesus wants to know you. He does. Jesus wants to know you, and he wants to have a relationship with you, and he wants to know you. He wants to be he is your loving father, and he wants you to lean on him, and he wants you to get to know him. And if you're interested in knowing more, reach out to me and we can discuss that in private, and I would be happy to do anything that I can. I will do anything I can. I will pray with you. I will send you a Bible. And because I think so many people get the wrong idea, about church and church people, and maybe they've been hurt, criticized, condemned, just awful things. But I'm here to tell you that it's not about other people, because other people are people and people are imperfect. We all are. People are imperfect because they're just people. But it's not even about them. It's about you and him. It's about you and him and what y'all got going on. And he wants to have something going on with you. And I don't know how much longer this is going to keep going on in this world, but it can't keep going on like this much longer. And so it's better to be ready than to be too late. So yeah, that'll be my that'll be my call for the day. But yeah, it's just life is too short. Life's too short. And when we have little 6-year-old kids out here I mean, you can't even like you can't even blame them, because you look at like what's on TV and the video games and the songs, the music. It's like I was listening to music with my youngest son in the car yesterday, and he played something very inappropriate. We listened to the whole song. Sarah, I'm sure you know who it is. It's Boozy. Little Boozy, Boozy, Big Boozy, I don't know. Boozy. I was like, it's very inappropriate. I was like, and I don't even care that you're listening to it, as long as you realize that is not real life. It's not real life. That's not the kind of life you want, and that's not life, and that's not any kind of life to have. And I mean, that's all, fine and good, like, but that's not what life's about, that's not what life's about. But these little babies are growing up, and there's no family unit, because that's what the devil goes for first. That's what the devil goes for first, is breaking down that family unit. I've heard of him, but don't listen to new music, garbage. Yes, girl, yes. Well, they have wrap chips. So there's a potato chip line that has different wrappers on them, and they have Snoop Dogg, Cardi B, the Three Amigos. Certain gas stations only carry them, but yeah. So, but we seen the chips at the gas station. You got the boozy ones or whatever, and but yeah, the devil can break down the family unit. He has won. He has won. That's why the devil fights so hard after the men, because if he can get the men out of the family, and then it's just the mama raising the kids, and he knows that it's easier to get to them. It's easier to get to them. So and this is coming from someone that was a single mama twice over, single mom twice. Was a single mom for 12 years. So, I definitely am not pointing my fingers at anybody. You do what you got to do. You do the best you can. But we were never meant to raise kids alone. We were meant to be a family unit, to work together as a community, to support each other, to lift each other up. That's why I say, I want to pour life into people, positivity into people. I don't want my words to break down somebody, even though I can. Like I can be the first one to and I have before, but I would prefer not to. Would much rather, try to want somebody to feel good after they talk to me or come, on my channel, drop in. I'd like them leaving feeling better than they did when they got here, as opposed to, oh, I just got a notification, somebody needs help. Mm-mm-mm. That Christian, you know what? But so, oh no, she might still be working on them school supplies. Which actually our school system supplied the school supplies this year. I'm like, how nice is that? That was so nice. And that's nice for the kids and the parents that are struggling to buy school supplies too. But anyway, wait, what? Apparently Siwa Moon just sent out a notification, and I'm gonna tell you what it said. Well, maybe not. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. See what Moon just sent out a notification, said, please help, emergency situation. So I don't know. I don't know what the emergency situation is. I guess maybe we can, here, we'll tune in and see, because ain't nobody gonna strike my channel. Nobody watches it. We'll see what the emergency situation is. Can you still hear me? Can y'all give me like a little thumbs up or something? Because my Wi-Fi is messing up. So she needs money. Well, Maria, we know she needs money. What does she need the money for? What does she need the money for, Maria? Everybody needs money. Yes, you can hear me great. Do you know what she needs the money for, Maria?
Temu Curve Hot Summer Sale. Up to 90% off. Come and shop up.
She needs to buy potatoes. Would you stop? We grew potatoes in buckets this year. Oh wait, this was from 15 hours ago. I'm so sorry. I just definitely taters. Y'all kill me. I'm sorry. I just now got the notification on my tablet. This is an old thing. It only has 32 views and 2 likes though, so I don't know.
So I was chatting along and told him about the Winston Walters case, and I was told him, like, hey, maybe you can help me out with the case. He was talking about he was going to start doing true crime thing. I was like, well, we could really use some help with this case because this guy's got 92 years. He's indigenous as well. He was real.
So now she's going to help get people out of jail that was wrongly charged. And I'm just coming up with this conclusion from playing 2 seconds of that. Should we listen to more? Should we listen to more? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to listen to more of try to figure out what we need money for this morning. I don't think it's for taters. I think we're trying to help get someone out of jail that's not her baby daddy. Well, nobody's responding. I'm just entertaining myself.
Shady judge, shady lawyer, all the above. The victims even switched up their stories. There was no deaths in the case, but 92 years. Those of y'all that watched, y'all know that I'm just like, we did the whole interview with his girlfriend. That's not why she's doing it. She got, they've been friends forever. They just recently became, but no, she's always believed he's wrongly convicted. And she sent me all the court documents with all his notes on it. And it's shady. It's messed up what was done to him. And the mere fact that the judge was found to be shady and thrown out, and the lawyers and all that should have.
Does anyone else have an issue with the Christian witch calling people shady? Just me? Just me?
Enough right there to get him a new trial, but they refuse. There's a change.org. Let me show you what I'm talking about. But I need y'all's help with this because there's something.
She needs our help.
There's a new situation.
It's a new situation.
I'm trying to show y'all everything but that. Oh man, why does this do this every time?
Why? Why?
It's freezing, y'all. Give me a minute. There we go. It makes me use the cursor on the tablet. The tablet doesn't want to work. Okay, this is what we're talking about. There's a petition. Normally I'd be like, oh yeah, you're just saying that because, or normally, everybody who gets convicted always like, oh, I'm innocent. This guy, I truly believe he's innocent. I've seen the court case. I've seen
She's
the
seen-
documents. You can
she's seen
see
it.
where the story switched up, and you can see where the description of the perpetrator does not.
You can see where the story switched up. I think that's all we need to know. You can see where the story switched up. Grifting for a new computer again. Well, I have a tablet that has a keyboard. This is the keyboard. I currently have the tablet sitting on a book, so I have a better angle. She's describing herself. Well, she says, I'm messy. She says, I'm messy. I've never done anything to her. Never. The only thing I've ever said about her is that she lives on a flat mountain. Flat mountain. And that makes me messy. Should we continue? I'm wondering why she only has 32 views on this. Maybe she shouldn't have labeled it "Please help emergency situation," because this was 15 hours ago and nobody seems to be concerned as much as I was about the "Please help emergency situation." 32 views, 2 thumbs up. No one seems concerned. I think maybe she's cried emergency situation too much. Witch cried wolf. That's what this is. Witch cried wolf a little bit too much. Now she's trying to be like Kim Kardashian. Is it Kim that's getting the law degree to help get people out of jail? I may have watched some of the Kardashians on Hulu earlier this week with the little one. He didn't feel good because nothing makes you feel better than watching the Kardashians. And so shall we continue? The witch, yes, the witch who cried wolf.
I matched this young man. Well, he's not a young man anymore. He's an adult now. He's been there for a while. He's been there 7 years, I believe. It's just 92 years and nobody passed. He's not like he's had a long history of crime before this. He was an up and coming star on reality TV, and he got bamboozled, like railroaded for his first time getting.
We know how she enjoys a reality star. Now we understand why she might be interested. Possible new next boyfriend.
Trouble. And all those that cared about him, or he thought helped. And then even some of the main witnesses after the fact said, you know what, I did lie under oath. I was pressured into it. Or they said if I did this, I would get out of trouble for this.
Cutting deals.
And they're still not giving him a new trial, but the reason it's an emergency, see, there he is right there, bless his heart. His girlfriend, Shanoa, reached out to me. She is guilty of 4 or 6 charges. But anyways, what I was saying is I was on Denots, and so I was telling like, hey, I want to give you the documents. Hold on, he messaged me. Let me see what he said. I'm gonna send him the documents right now. There he is. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and give Sue a thumbs up, so now she has 3.
Hopefully he gets his hands on this and can help out. He's got a bigger reach than I do right now. I appreciate, like he said, just coming in.
So, I mean, there we have it. The girlfriend asked her for her help. So I did pop in last night to 90 Days, her stream, and she was playing an interview. Was that an old interview from AT2, whatever his name is, with Siwa? That was old, right? Not recent. Yes, no, someone, anyone? Can anyone answer me that? Wait. I'm waiting, Maria. What am I waiting for? Yes, 2 years ago. Okay. See, y'all it's like whenever I tune into YouTube, I never know if it's like a Lifetime movie. Like, is this a flashback? I stepped away. What help did she ask for? Okay. Someone, an ex-reality person from something, is in jail, and his girlfriend reached out to her for help, to help get him out, because people are being shady and they need Siwa's help to get the shadiness out about the case. So, and when I think about shady cases, I think Siwa. I don't want to give her a view. Well, by all means, let's continue on then, Maria, since I've already, nailed it. Yes. So I don't know who this reality person is. She's showing it on the thing. I don't know, but his girlfriend's reaching out to Siwa for help. And, Siwa's, she does try to help. She does try to help feed, blanket, or sheet or whatever for the homeless, tents. We know she's a pillar of the community, or a pillow of the community. So let's continue on and see. She has now become the Kim Kardashian of the YouTube community, and is trying to free prisoners that have been unjustly accused.
Pat, I'll give you my phone number. And y'all know I ever get my phone number out, but he said I can trust him with my number. So, but words come to the words. If it ever got released, I turn around and I change it again. It is what it is. Maybe it'll stop the scam calls that come through all the time. But he gave me his number, and then he had me come up, and we just chatted a little bit about what's been going on, and he understands about the content being stolen, and like to the word people are paying behind the paywall just to watch me, and they're recording it and going to Zooms and playing it for other people. That's how desperate people are to watch.
Desperate.
But then all they do is drag me and lie on my name and all that and call CPS and all that jazz. It don't make no daggone sense.
No.
Anyways, he let me accept a not. Thank you for that. He gave me a shout out. He did not have to do that. I truly was there for a shout out. I truly just wanted to be in part of the chat.
Winston Walters.
And
the dude's name is Winston Walters. So if anyone would like to Google that, I'm going to start screaming stuff out like, other content creators do. Winston Walters. Someone look that up. Winston Walters. Who's Winston Walters? That's who needs help. Winston Walters needs our help. It sounds like he needs an appeal. It seems like I watch Court TV. I don't know why these people aren't reaching out to me, because, I know you've never heard of him. Maria doesn't know who Winston Walters is. Well, he has been unjustly accused by these shady people, and now he needs Shady Siwa's help because, she obviously has pull with the judicial system. She knows those Texas Rangers and what. Okay, Sarah has Googled him. Sarah, what have you found out, honey? What do you know? What show was Winston on? I do like the name Winston, except for it's a cigarette. Mudcats reality star. I don't even know what Mudcats is. What the fuck is that? I don't know. He is related to Donnie. Oh, would you stop, Maria? What is Mudcat? What's Mudcats? What's Mudcats? What reality? Senate? Yes, that's what she said, Sarah. She's been saying 92 years. That's why he needs our help. He looks just like Donnie. Well, no wonder she's concerned then. Yeah. Sounds like a hillbilly reality show. Well, maybe it's something we need to watch. I don't know. Do I need to write that down? Something to look up? Mudcats. It might be something that we might need to discuss tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place, maybe a little bit earlier. It just depends. I picture a lot of mud and not a lot of teeth. Oh. Let's not be hating on people teeth. I just recently went to the dentist. Y'all, I can't. Well, Maria, you will. You will, and you will like it. And Maria, when are you going to crochet me something? When are you going to make me something nice? I like crocheted things. I like handmade things. I would enjoy a blanket, a scarf, a hat. Well, okay, so we're coming to the hour mark. I'm gonna look up this mud cats. I've been making bees all week. What the heck you making bees for? What you gonna do with bees? You've been making crocheted bees? I'm gonna have to come to your channel, Maria, and see what you're doing. Are you showing these bees on Maria's Crochet Corner? I just see you going live on you and Anne's channel. Where are you showing these bees at, Maria? And what are you gonna do with the bees? I don't know that I want a bee. Craft market coming up. Oh, okay. I used to really like bees, and now I'm like, the bee filter kind of ruined it for me. And I really did enjoy the bee. I'm going to be posting it this weekend. Okay, awesome. I really did enjoy the bee filter at first, but now I just miss the squirrels. Jules, I know you're not watching this, but somebody may tell you, what happened to the squirrel cam? Why can't we ever see the squirrels? I like the squirrels better than the bee filter all the time. I enjoyed seeing the squirrels. I enjoyed seeing the squirrels. But anyway, I digress. Okay, well, that is my recap of Jules, we missed the squirrels. Yes, Jules, we missed the squirrels. I know you're not particularly fond of me, but I miss the squirrels. I love the squirrels. And I don't care what's going on with MobTube or any of that. The few times I've joined in with you, you're either singing a song with the bee filter or, yeah, but I would like to see the squirrels. Okay, Maria, I will see you tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. I will look up this mud cat thing and that y'all know about that. We will cover some more news and, you know, whatever we feel like. I hope everyone else has a wonderful rest of the day. And remember, as always, do something nice for yourself and do something nice for someone else. I love y'all. I've had a great time talking to you all. I miss y'all. Thank you so much for joining. Hit that thumbs up, the bell, all the YouTube-y things. Y'all have a great day and be blessed. Bye now.